So for all of you, as long as everything's uploaded correctly, there should be no interruption in, the output of these videos, and everything should just be regular as always. But for me, well, I took a family vacation. So, during that time, I had a lot of free time to just game, because I didn't really have the responsibility of driving or anything during all the travels. So, yeah. During that time, I did not play Cyber Sleuth. Let me get into this arena battle first, and then I'll regale you of my adventures, because I want to clear this as well. So yeah, I did not play Cyber Sleuth, even though I had the option to and could have just grinded up a whole bunch of, I don't know why you're healing right off the bat, grinding up all of my units and whatnot. What I did instead was I played Digimon World Next Order on my Switch. So I did some research before, making that decision, because it's a commitment. Digimon World is controversial the right word to use there? Basically, Next Order, from what I, again, read, was that it's similar in concept to the original Digimon World, because 2, 3, and 4 all were super different in terms of, gameplay for whatever reason. But yeah, Digimon World 1, where it's sort of a V-Pet raising simulator sort of thing, which, not everyone's cup of tea. Now, Next Order, I think, also differs in that it has a bit more, I want to say, roguelike elements, in that when your Digimon die, the next generation inherits some stats and whatnot, so it's easier to raise them up and eventually get more Digimon that, you want to evolve to. So, yeah, the whole thing is hit or miss. And I'm actually pretty happy to say it was a pretty good hit for me. It was a risk, buying the game and, jumping into it, but I actually enjoyed it, which is good, because it, let me get my Digimon fix during that whole time period. So, yeah, it's not a game I can just recommend to people, for sure, right? It's very heavy commitment. You kind of have to just know Digimon, in addition to, just wanting to learn all the mechanics and all that. That was not the right move choice. But for me, well, it's basically a min-maxer's paradise, and also nightmare. And, I love that. Managing all the stats, training up the Digimon correctly to get the Digimon I want. It's a lot of fun for me. And, without having to record, I can just fully indulge into it. And that's part of the thing, is I would not at all be able to play it on recording and make it entertaining. I think that is beyond my power. And I think even in general, it would be a pretty hard game to simply sell to people just by doing a playthrough. It's a lot of grinding. But, yeah, I liked it a lot, and I think I'm actually almost done with it. At the very least, Digimon says that next up is the final dungeon. So, yeah. It's funny, because I think Next Order came out after Cyber Sleuth, so a lot of the character models are actually just the same. This one. No. Defend. Yeah, a lot of the character models are actually just the same, and the moves too. I have a Gaugamon, and the spiral blow animation is exactly the same, complete with camera angles. It's almost comical. Let's get some viruses in there. Yeah. So, I just want to talk about the Digimon I raised up, because the story is not really that present. Which is funny because there are like side characters and whatnot, but they don't really do anything. They sort of just exist and pretend they're part of the plot. And even then, the plot doesn't exist too much. Like, there's a whole threatening the digital world thing, but you have to go recruit members of the city. Where did Phantomon go? Does he just vanish as part of his victory animation? Anyway, yeah, no, it's basically just train up your Digimon, venture out, explore, collect materials, recruit Digimon to the city. Just do that over and over again, and then you'll eventually reach a plot point where it's like, hey, go do these couple things and fight a boss. And, yeah, it's not the most compelling sort of, plotline. But again, I actually enjoy the Raisin gameplay. And in a twist of coincidence, I suppose, my starting Digimon. Now, I chose the Digi-Eggs and started off with, you know, the baby and in training. But really the important part are the rookies and whatnot. So the first rookie I got, or the first two rookies, because you get two partners in that game. It's, I got Hagurumon, which, considering this game, But the real coincidence is that my second partner was Solarmon. So I got both Gear Digimon just right off the bat. And so I was like, there's no way this is happening right now. Apparently I'm just fated to have a Hagurumon. And so from there, Hagurumon digivolved to Gardramon, Solarmon to Meramon, and then Meramon to Blue Meramon. I also find this, like, extra funny, because... Hang on. Yeah, no, you need to go. Because Meramon, I figure, is, like, adjacent to Wizardmon. Like, both Impmon and Candlemon digivolve to either Meramon or Wizardmon. And then both of them can evolve to, like, Skull Meramon. So it's just like, oh, they're basically just the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. But yeah, then Meramon digivolved to Blue Meramon, and Gardramon died. It was not good. And to be fair, again, it's my first Digimon World game, so I didn't quite know what I was doing. But early on, Hagurumon sustained a actually heavy injury, not even a light injury. And so that sort of just tanked his life expectancy very hard early on. I think he died like 5 or 6 days earlier than the normal Digimon lifespan, and he only made it to champion, so it was just oops all around. So yeah, no, I immediately desynced my Digimon's health. It's not good. But then, it did get better. Because, well, actually, it kind of didn't get better. So while Blue Meramon was my strongest Digimon for, like, the first chapter, I reached Ultimate pretty quick, and, it was going pretty well. After that, I regained my second partner, and because Gardramon died at night, like, the hour before... The hour before, we had to go to sleep, I couldn't train up my new baby Digimon. And so we went to sleep, and immediately the next morning, he just digivolved straight to Psychemon, who doesn't appear in this game, but it's easy for them to implement him because he is literally just an acid trip colored Gabumon. And I was immediately not very satisfied with him, because that's not who I wanted when I picked the Punimon Tsunomon baby in training Digimon. I was not enthused. And then, due to timing and all that, and stats, that Psychemon had to digivolve to Bomber Nanimon. And Nanimon is basically a failure-type Digimon alongside Numemon and Scummon. So again, not very happy with that. By this point, Blue Marimon's life expectancy was up. And so he reincarnated, and I got him to Guilmon, which, good. I like my red dino. Dino Dragon Man. And then, there, Growlmon. He evolved to a Growlmon. And Bomber Nanimon sort of started to redeem himself by digivolving to Metal Mamemon. At first, I didn't really like the little Roboball with a cannon. But then I realized he's a Roboball with a cannon. He's really cool. So, I was very okay with him afterwards. Especially when he went for the ultimate redemption, and I managed to get the stats to digivolve him to Dynasmon. Which, considering how badly his whole evolution went, the fact that I ended up with such a good Royal Knight as his Mega was astounding. I was really happy with that. Meanwhile, Growlmon ended up becoming War Growlmon, so I was rocking a really cool pair of strong Digimon. And as I kept playing, Dynasmon ran out of life. A full 21 days. I didn't like him at first, but he came out in the end a winner. And War Growlmon, on the other hand, I don't know what went wrong with my training, but he ended up as well, he didn't end up as a Gallantmon, which is a bit unfortunate, because Gallantmon's super cool. No, I ended up with Shine Greymon instead. You know, not bad. Not who I was looking for, but not bad. And then, for the next reincarnation for Dynasmon, he became Gaomon into Gaugamon. And that's about where I left off. Like I said, I'm like right before the final dungeon. I just have to go in and do it. The main problem is Shine Greymon is at 20 days old. So I don't know if he's going to make it to the dungeon or if I should just wait to reincarnate him and then hope for the best with my next generation. Because I'm not going to go into the final boss with a Digimon literally at death's door. It would be less than advised. Still, even though death is approaching, I, again, had a lot of fun with what I managed to get through Digimon World Next Order. Very happy with that choice of game. It ended up being way more of a hit than I was expecting. Unlike that attack was awful. Gotta start swapping, because we are dying. Get Antilamon, get healing in there. There we go. No, Phantomon needs to go, because Flamedramon's going next. I need people who can tank. Oh, also, I've remembered which game Midei comes from. It's Digimon World Redigitize, which is again, much like Next Order, is sort of a sequel to, oh my god, Sistermon, to Digimon World 1. So again, it used the same style, but it was on the DS and never got an English localization. On the other hand, actually, I don't know where I was going with that. Well, no, yeah, on the other hand, Next Order is more of a direct sequel to the first Digimon World. I did not see you at counter up. Whoops. Because I'm busy talking here. But yeah, Midei is from Digital World Redigitize, and then showed up in Cyber Sleuth, and then showed up again in Next Order. By the way, she's way more relevant in Next Order compared to here. Oh, he still has counter up. I do have magic attacks, not that this is a really magical Andromon. But at least it won't get countered. Oh yeah, and because of Antilamon, we heal a little bit every turn. Always acceleration boosting. It is time to pump guard. We're good. Get him ready. So yeah, Mayday is from there. She came back here, and then came back again next order. It's still weird, though, because they're, like, really pushing her existing in the multiverse and helping everybody out, but her home game was never translated in English, so we just don't get that. Or rather, I think it has a fan translation, but we don't have an official translation, which just makes it weird. There's a lot of Digimon in that game that don't appear in here, and vice versa. Like, weirdly, and sadly, Impmon is not at all in the game, which makes me super sad. Beelzemon is, though. He just has a weird Digivolution line that doesn't include Impmon or Wizardmon. Andromon, you're fine, but you do need to get out. I need to swap you to someone who will survive better. Phantomon should survive better and also has int piercing. He doesn't have a counter up. Heal, please. But yes, back to this game where I have to remember how to raise Digimon up. It is funny though, because the evolution mechanics here, while more forgiving, are still, you know, as expected, stat-based. So it feels almost similar. Oh, that is amazing. Yes, just cut through that defense. You know what? Heal Phantomon again just in case. Because I don't know what he can handle. Yeah, definitely got this. Oh, he has counter back up. Oops. Yeah, whoever... I mean, Phantomon and Maki have the same health, but I think Maki has more defense. And Telemon's the healer and needs to stay up. Unless he does acceleration boost here. Nope, he's attacking. Tank it, tank it, tank it! Oh, Phantomon, you survived! Finish him. And it's done. Told you I could do it this time. Having a team of ultimates and strategy definitely helps. Also, Antilamon being a healer I've desperately needed. I should probably spend time leveling Antilamon's... not Cam. What is it again? Be proud, you're the Gold Cup Supreme Champion. Now on to the next challenge. Ta-da, here's your prize. Brave Point C. What's that stat? Again, it's been a while. ABI, yes, because it's only at 13, and I'm going to need a lot more. But Antilamon as a healer is absolutely a character I've needed. So, glad I brought you on board, and look at that. I managed to yap through vague thoughts and notes while winning. Anyway, I have Digiline. At least a couple of them. Now that I think about it, are there a lot of scary... I've done this before. Dagomon, you're the last person who should be asking that. You are literally Eldritch Horror. Check it. What's the name of the important machine enveloping your head? My Digivice? Yeah. I mean, it's not enveloping my head, it's around my hair. And even then, doesn't the male protagonist, like, wear it around his neck? Anyway, right. I was sacrificing Nokia to make a Vichyssoise coffee. Yes, please have Nokia check. Alright, and I believe that was Mayday telling me there was stuff being built. Yep, Flare Guard EX. That would have helped actually during that fight against the Flame Dramon, but I'm fine. I've done it. You go back to developing things for money. Thank you. Anyway, what exactly was it I was doing? Again, it's been a while. I don't have a case right now. I should go pick up a case. Let's do that. Yeah, I got Megas in Digimon World way sooner than I got Megas here. Granted, again, I could get Megas at this point. I just haven't done that kind of level grinding. It's funny though, because I don't consider it... Oh, there we go. Plot. I don't consider Next Order to be like a second screen sort of game, because every second the clock is ticking and your Digimon's life is also ticking. So you gotta focus on it. But it's also not like... It's not something I can commentate over. It's busy work, but it's busy work that I enjoy. Anyway, an evil pilgrimage, you say? In all likelihood, that's where Sakura has gone. Right, my friend person, she's gone a little nuts because of Jimiken, so I gotta go help her out. And I think Nokia was gonna help with that, because she's also friends. And the evil pilgrimage seems to be aptly named. Jimiken may be a frightful man in more ways than one. And I just finished looking into that music video. That disturbing video was... disturbing? There you are. Ah, Ami, you're here. Hey, what's this all about? Everywhere you go, that Jimiken video is playing. Yeah, we're working on that right now. Does this relate to the questions you were asking, Ami? But look at that! Even here you've got that video playing. We're doing work, yes. The video's got some fiendish stuff encoded into it. I'd try to avoid watching much of it if I were you. But you can just resist it because you can. Wait, what? Fiendish? You may have heard of this particular trick. It's called subliminal messaging, which honestly is outright terrifying. Subdermal messages? No, I mean, kind of. It is under your skin, but it's more under your mind. Subliminal messages. Simply put, messages are sent directly to the brain by slipping images from one video into another, so fast that they can't be seen. That video is subliminally set to be as addictive as a drug. It effectively hypnotizes you. What's scarier is that what it makes you do afterward. There's a post-hypnotic suggestion built in. I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but that's what made Sakura disappear? Without a doubt. The suggestion includes a certain URL. I couldn't get the whole address, but it strongly resembles the area in which we captured the Digimon Metal Thief. The location is on Kowloon Level 4. Get there ASAP and check it out for me. Darn it, Ami, why didn't you tell me? I'm literally working on it right now. Like, this is happening actively. Because I'm going to. Sakura's my friend. I have to help. That jerk of a devil-worshipping idiot. Didn't you used to worship that devil-worshipping idiot? Granted, you didn't meet him yet. Oh, here we go. I don't go to school these days. Just kidding. Or am I? What do you think? I think you're dumb. I'm not a student, so I'm not going. Something like that. Nah, go to school, man. Most of the kids I talked to today are orphans. Gladly, we live in a peacetime. Mom, I'm basically an orphan. You're not home. I'm on my own. I'm working. I'm fighting for my life. I really can't imagine a life without my mom. Japan sure is peaceful. It's a great place to live. I mean, I also couldn't imagine. Also, Dad apparently just doesn't exist, and we're just not going to address that. Alright. Into the TV. Follow me if you can. Back up to Kowloon Level 4, where I was previously. Literally pulled me out of here. And then you're like, wait, you should go back. That said, where are we going? I suppose we just go further in. Despawn everybody. Oh! You know, I forgot if Nokia would disappear or not. Kinda interesting she didn't. Because the Digimon disappearing is definitely like... It's funny, because I think it's a data saving trick, where it's like we have to make sure everyone makes it, so we'll just despawn them and respawn them. But Nokia... Oh, nope, she wasn't on the elevator, therefore she disappeared. There we go. She just doesn't get a fancy animation if she's not on the elevator. Anyway, do I have to go where the Flame Dramon guy was? Who wants to talk now? I'm cyber sleuthing. Yes, correct answer. I know what I wear on my head. Now then. Oh, there we go. Oh, they don't get to spawn in.
だいぶ奥まで来た感じ。しかしクーロンって何度来ても危険な香りがするよね。安心してよ。ノキアは僕たちが守る。
Well, you probably need to digivolve the champion first, because running around as rookies at this point is a little... Well, it's not enough. Right? Even Arata has a Chrysalimon right now, and that's champion level.
電脳空間ならノキアと一緒にいられるからね。
アグモン、ガブモン、あんたたちってばほんと。
On the other end, Chrysalimon doesn't talk or have a personality. It's just there. At least these guys are little buddies.
ねえノキア、ちょっとあれ。
Oh, what are you even doing here?
桜は俺が。
Okay, let me rephrase the question. What did you think you were going to be able to do here on your own?
ちょっとストップ。あんたたち何やってんのよ。その光るあれは何よ。まさかこのご時世に拷問とか。
I mean, they just tased him. I feel like that's pretty standard, if anything.
おいおい、なんだよ姉ちゃん。こいつの知り合いか？
No, I do.
なんてひどいことを。
許せない。へえ、だったらどうするの？やるの？やっちゃうの？
そうよ。やっちゃうのよ。ねえ君。
Are you just gonna hide behind me again, or are you actually gonna fight?
さすがは電脳探偵。よーし、やっちゃえ。
Why are you commending me like I'm a Digimon?
え？ノキアはやっちゃわないの？そうよ。私はやっちゃわないのよ。
Wow, she straight up just said it.
そうだよ。危ないしやっちゃわないよ。
Gabumon, you're not helping.
ノキアは安全なところで友達が戦うのをただ眺めるだけだよ。
え？それって本当に友達なの？友達ってそういうものなの？私ってばなんかマジで DMN な感じじゃん。
Well, I mean, you could do something about it.
てかちょっと！僕らの存在ガン無視ですか？
Yes.
ふざけんなよ！やっちまえ俺！
Go for it. What do you got?
虫と
That is
だろ！
a Gigadramon. Megadramon is orange. So that is a champion and an ultimate. Unfortunately for you, I'm better. I don't have the type of advantage with Antilamon or Maki. Swap out. Hang on, I know I'm talking big, but there we go. I just need the type advantage first, okay? It's fine. Who would have higher defense? Probably the ultimate, yeah? Breakthrough. Oh my god, you died immediately. I don't even know if the type advantage was necessary. You immediately blew up. I think I'm too strong. I can't tell. Oh, Andromon. You're actually really cool. I don't remember any evolutions I was going for anymore. It's fine.
覚えてろよ！そいつを逃がさないでくれ！そいつが桜の居所を知っているんだ！
Quick, aim for the kneecaps.
わかったわ。アグモン、ガブモン。
In their case, ankles too.
承知。
あれをよこせ。早くよこせ。
あれですね。出た。送りましたよ。
Wow. His Digimon get one shot and now he's just pathetic. I mean, I understand, but like you gave it up to the half corpse on the ground right here instead of like the two who are standing up.
やったぜ。
You sure did.
じゃあ何？君はサクラッチの居場所を探るためにデジモンキャプチャー詐欺にわざと引っかかったってこと？
へへ。けどこの通りまんまと返り討ちだよ。
けどさ、そんなになってまで手に入れたかったデータって一体何なわけ？
なあ、お前にこれを。それがデモンズのアジトだ。きっとそこにサクラも。あっ。
Why? I mean, I feel like they discussed before why there's like pain receptors in the digital world, but I feel like they should tone it down because being hurt not in the real world is weird. Like the fact that you can be crippled as data, like just your mind digitized, being crippled by pain it's weird.
ちょいと無茶しちまった。アカウントがボロボロだぜ。けど俺のことはいい。早くさくらを見つけ出してくれ。
I'm just gonna keep shouting his name. Can we log him out somehow?
あとは任せた。
Also, you shouldn't even be dead. I feel like it shouldn't have gone that far yet. Like, he just got tased.
ねえノキア、どうしてあんなに盛り上がってるの？
それはね、彼らが思春期真っ只中だからよ。
Oh, are we just playing along? Is that it?
思春期真っ只中？
It's okay, Gabumon. You don't really have to understand. Just we're having a moment.
青春一直線とも呼ばれているわ。
青春一直線？それって前に言ってた中二病とは違うの？
It's very different from Chunibyo, Agumon. Okay, it's slightly different.
そうね、似てるけど中二病があれやこれやでジョグレス進化すると青春になるの。
Nokia, first off, how did you learn about Jogress evolution? Second off, what is that comparison? What do you mean? When you become a youth after you somehow manage to DNA digivolve. So you're saying you digivolve to ultimate or higher, but you're still a child. No, I don't think that makes sense, Nokia.
よくわかんないけど、人間って面白いね。
そうよね。
I mean, just get them a dictionary or something. Send them to the Wikipedia page. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Let's go to the Demon's Den. Okay, but I gotta, like, get out of here, don't I? I have to run all the way back. You and Mirai made me as strong as I am today. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Skull Satamon. I do not remember who you were originally because I didn't give you a name, but yes, I've trained you up for sure. Those are the results of all your hard work. Let's keep it up. Farm 2 is done. I'm asking which one you like, you know? You're a funny one, you know? This conversation makes no sense. What do you... What? How are you handed these lines? I don't want to complain about the translation, but when it straight up doesn't make any coherent sense, I don't know what I can do. Like, oh, I was gonna say, in a next order, there was very little complaining I had to do about the translation. And just as I was thinking that, I got hit with an awful zero context translation, where it's like, you do realize with the scene, like, I defeat a big boss, everyone else shows up, and they're like, oh, is that it? But why are we so weak? And it's like, no. The context is, I defeated it, and now the enemy looks weak. It should be, is that it? But why does it look weakened? But no, without translation with context, you don't get that. You get something stupid. And the worst part is, Next Order has English dialogue. I mean, it has English voice acting. So people had to read through the script, read it aloud, and were either not allowed to or didn't catch that the flow of dialogue made no sense. Right? It's spoken aloud in English and doesn't make sense, which means it had to have been reviewed multiple times, and yet they still borked the translation. Also, for some reason, and I figured this out secondhand because I play in the Japanese language anyway, they don't know how to pronounce Dramon, like the dragon type Digimon, because right off the bat they pronounce it not Machine Dramon, because it's a machine dragon monster, even though the Japanese is Mugen Dramon, because it's an infinite dragon monster. They pronounce it Machine Draymon, with emphasis on the Dre, which is bizarre and annoying. Anyway, I bet it's like being left home alone. Sorry for making me feel that way. I can't imagine life without mom. Except you're living a life without mom right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it's atrocious how badly they butcher, thank you with a satisfied grin, just Digimon translation. And it's, as I've mentioned, like looking at localized just Mon names, it's a constant problem throughout that apparently has no solution, even though there are solutions. I don't know why Digimon localization has so many issues when it really, really shouldn't. It just makes it a headache. Also, it's like, it makes it super hard to recommend, like, any game. Because, again, it's like, okay, well, Cyber Sleuth is probably the easiest entry because it's just a Digimon JRPG. Should be easy enough to handle, right? But then you can't make sense of anything because the translation is so bad, and there are literal incoherent sentences lined up. And then it's like, well, it's hard to recommend something better translated like Digimon World because it's Digimon World. That's not an easy recommend. I don't know. It just feels like Digimon is in constant dire straits through no fault of its own. It's just unfortunate. I'm glad I grew up with Digimon so that I could learn to love it, because if I tried to get into it at this point in my life, I'd be like, wow, this is just trash, because no effort is ever put into making these good. It's either stupidly complex or poorly taken care of. And it's just really frustrating. If anything, I feel like I can only trust fan translations. At which point, the only other perfect area of entry I could assume is the Digimon Adventure PSP game, which does have a fan translation, and I do want to tackle that. I did try and play it before the English translation was finished, but also I had much more limited Japanese back then, so that didn't get me very far. But it's like, okay, that's probably the one thing I could recommend, because it's A, Digimon anime. It's the very first Digimon season turned into a JRPG. So, story-wise, it checks out. I know that much. Gameplay-wise, this is such a good duo, I like them both. Gameplay-wise, I think it's the precursor to this game in particular. So, like, it should actually be fine as a JRPG. And then just you'll get to meet characters, meet Digimon, and experience the original Digimon story. And because it's fan translated, it has a 200% chance of being competent. Which, considering they're not getting paid for it, that's really sad. But at the same time, that's how you know there's passion behind it, because whoever these localizers are, I mean, the difference is either they're stupid or they don't have the passion for it, and I don't know which one it is. Alright, go to the Demon's Den. But yeah, I do want to... Oh. I mean, he honestly doesn't sound that good in the first place.
やっぱ曲自体は悪くないんだよね。
No, they are bad, though.
あれ、私ってばなんだか。
That's the hypnosis. That's the hypnosis. Stop listening. Block your ears.
私ってば危うくダークサイドに。え、サクラッチの居場所が分かった？よーし、行くよ。
She's literally in the front row. How do you not see her? Anyway, we're crashing this party.
サクラッチ、助けに来たよ。
おいおいおい、Who are you? なんだてめえら。
I've literally run into you like 3 times now. How do you not recognize me?
俺様の悪魔巡礼に殴り込みた。いい度胸てか、ある意味逆にロックじゃねえか。のーてかおめえあん時の。
Yeah, there we go. Now you remember.
デジモンごときで目くじら立ててたアイホエールガールじゃねえか。
アイホエール。ねえ君、意味わかる？
Not in the slightest, and I don't plan to. Harping Harpy?
うわ、目くじらだからアイホエールとかってサップ超絶サップ
She hates it. She hates it.
って何してんのこれ？これってテレビカメラ？
Hey, I didn't sign any forms. You're not allowed to record me.
ひょっとして今まさに絶賛 DJ 中ってこと？
This is illegal. Granted, you're a hacker, so everything you're doing is illegal, but still, this is illegal.
ちょっと待って。それって今私の顔が全国のお茶の間に？
Oh, she's overridden the BGM.
私まだ準備が謎の超絶美女としてランチタイムの話題を独占する心の準備が。
バカ。そのカメラは俺様だけに向けられてるんだ。俺様の魅力だけを映し出すカメラだ。
けど街とかで流れてた映像は PV だったのに。
ライブはな、生で聞かねえと意味ねえんだっつーの。
Well, I can't fault his work ethic.
この悪魔の藁人形たちはよ、PV の魅力に疲れてここまで聞きに来たのさ。今によ、もっともっと大勢の悪魔の藁人形がよ、俺様の音を聞きに来るぜ。
何言ってんのよ。
I don't know. I don't understand what he's saying.
この子たちがここにいるのはあんたの PV に込められたサルモネラ効果だってネタは上がってんだからね。
She actually said salmonella. It's not quite correct, but close enough.
はあ、んだよその効果は。それ言うならサブリミナル効果じゃねえ。
Oh, the fact that he actually knows the word Nokia, I think you lost that one.
そう、それよそれ。バグモン、ガブモン、そのカメラ壊しちゃ
Nice job.
信じらんねえ。UFO ぶっ壊してんの？
I mean, you sure you want your adoring fans to see what comes next?
それはあの人が俺っちにくれたんだぞ。 大事なスイートメモリーなんだぞ。
Super don't care.
あの人が俺様の曲をもっと大勢の人間に聴かせるべきだって言ったんだ。あの人が俺様はもっと人気者になるべきだって言ったんだ。
You see, the problem is I don't know who.
あんたのその失敗した歌舞伎役者みたいな顔をこれ以上お茶の間にさらすわけにはいかないわ。
She called him a kabuki actor. I guess he does have a lot of face paint. It does match up.
ああ、失敗した歌舞伎役者だ。
ああ、それかなんか有名なバンドのパクリでしょ。アメリカとかイギリスとかなんかそっちの欧米的な方面の。
I mean, yes, there is that.
確かリップだかキックだかルージュだかベージュだか。
Yeah, close enough.
パクリなんかじゃねえし。
You sure about that? How sure are you?
許さねえ。いや許せねえ。今度こそ絶対に容赦しねえ。
アグモンガブモン準備はいい？今度はみんなで友達を助けるのよ。
え、けどさっきは。
すっきゃりゃ
No time to argue. Just fight. Also, are they gonna join the team too? Oh, you're.
ーの終幕だ。
That's a mega. That's Boltmon. Uh-oh. Also, why is it all data types? What are you doing, man? Oh, they are here. We got a full team of 5. Granted, they're rookies, so she should probably step up her game. Ah, he went full glass cannon. We'll see how that plays out for you. Oh, Nokia, you are hyper dead weight right now. Oh, thank you. Never mind. And he just debuffed us. I mean, there's no one to heal, but I can boost up Phantomon to cut through everybody. No one's light type, but gun him down. Use Rainstorm. That was not nearly strong enough. I don't think AoEs are a good way to go. But you focus on the Boltmon, because you can just ignore his defense. Good. Oh my god. That's right, Agumon's a vaccine type. He's gonna be doing extra nothing here.
下がってて。
At least you're a data type, so you're gonna have neutral damage, but still. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage. Oh, did you just super buff Boltmon? Oh, good. Yeah, let's just focus fire then. Because he's got a mega already and I don't. The defense down doesn't matter, because I ignore that anyway. He doesn't take the instant death, though. Oh, Agumon, Gabumon, could you at least please be champion? You're doing hyper nothing right now. Also, could you hit them? I realize they don't really take damage, but... You did 7! Oh, you panicked me, though. That's a problem. He's already panicked, but he also did 7 whole damage. Oh, thank you, Gabumon. Oh, you're amazing. Alright, you know what, Nokia? I take it back. You're helping out.
Bless fire!
It's funny how it becomes Fury Fire when she's definitely saying Bless Fire. Because, you know, she's a nun. That's a slight problem. That's not a problem anymore. Although he does not have SP anymore. I should fix that. There we go.
Baby flame!
Oh wow, so much damage, thanks Agumon. I literally do like multi-attacks and half of it half of my attack is still more. Oh, Gabumon, get up. Yeah, here comes the giant fist. Phantomon can do a thing again. Slice through. Oh, that's gonna boost that even better. Look, Agumon's helping. Oh, there we go. Great. 25. Let's do that again. Because everyone's fully healed and Telomon's damage output isn't going to be as high. But if we can just keep Phantomon going, then we're good. Oh yeah, he has boosted defense and lowered defense. Oh, why you slow down Gabumon? How much is this gonna do? Yes. Phantomon is so good with his ability to ignore defenses. And just hammer away. Oh, are you gonna drop his defense even more? Does that even stack? It probably does. Wow, you did 3 more damage than usual. Good job. Just pop him in the head. Nice. Memory up DX! Maki, you didn't get to show them that you were better, but don't worry, you're better. Oh, there's a shiny up there.
ノキヤ、これが本当の友達の姿なんだね。
True friendship.
くっそー！なんで俺様がこんな目に遭わなきゃいけねえんだよ。うわうわ
Because you're a pointless scrub in the whole grand scheme.
俺様はシンプルに単純に俺様のロケンロールをたくさんのオーディエンスに届けたかっただけなのによ。
I mean, hypnotizing people probably isn't the best way to go about that. Getting good is usually the way you go about that.
せっかくあの人が協力してくれたのによ。合わせる顔がねえよ。わわ。
あんたさっきからあの人言ってるけど、あの人って誰なのよ。
あの人って言ったらあの人だよ。リエお姉ちゃまだよ。
That's a weird way to translate that. And I'm not talking from a, like, you did it wrong perspective. I mean, I legitimately don't know how you'd go about that. Because he calls her Rie Odne Chama. So if you don't know, Chama is like the fusion between Chan and Sama. So it's like high respect, but also like making it cutesy. But he's also like, she is lady. She is big lady man, big lady person who is well, she's respected, but also adored. Also, why is Die involved here?
リエ、お姉ちゃま?
That is what he said. That's a name I recognize. I don't know if Nokia would recognize her.
君知ってるの?
Yes.
そこまでだ。
Oh, and he's here.
あんたたちは
Why do you have to just show up and steal my thunder for like the 3rd time in a row?
ジミーはん、どうにもこうにも情けない姿どすな。バッチはそもそもアンさんみたいなパチモンを使うこと自体反対だったんどす。
Oh, God. She just executed him. What?
こういうの汚い花火って言うんでっしゃろうな。
Huh. I see what they're going for with that translation, but I would have preferred maintaining the dirty fireworks line.
ょっとあんた何してんのよ。これから私がいろいろ問い詰めてやろうと思ってたのに。
深入りは禁物どせ。ぶっ細工なお嬢はん。
That's going too far. Like, why even? You have uneven buns in your head. What are you on about? You couldn't even maintain symmetry.
ブサイクって私のこと？バカバカ！ブサイクじゃないです。ブサイクって言った方がブサイクなんです。
Nokia, not helping your case.
っていうか、深入りってどういうこと？それってあんたたちがこの件になんか噛んでるっていう。
ぶっ細工なくせに無駄に勘のええお嬢はんどすな。
Like, I don't understand where this animosity is coming from. It's just so vicious right off the bat.
その減らず口塞いだりますえ。
Oh, oh.
いざ勝負。
Wait, no, but that's Agumon and Gabumon. You're just gonna... What are you doing? Also, I get to control them? I'm not winning this. Are you kidding me? Gabumon doesn't even have type advantage. Agumon probably will not be doing enough damage because I do believe that is Tiger Vespamon, who is a mega level mecha bug. So, you know, it's not happening. Oh, even with type advantage. Okay, but that's kind of pathetic that you can't even one-shot me. Like, did you not see me one-shot that, Metal Marimon? No, Death Marimon. It's not even called Metal Marimon, even in Japanese. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, no, this isn't happening. Not even using signature moves either. Oh! Oh! Nice job surviving that, Gabumon. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, Tiger Vespamon. Also, you guys are level 15 Nokia. I don't really know what you expect to... Oh! Okay, they're just gonna survive. He needs to hit Agumon then, because this battle won't end until we hit thresholds. Or turn limit? I don't know. There we go, finally.
嘘、強い。全然かなわないなんて。アグモン、カブモン、ごめんね。
That's why you need to digivolve them. You're literally running rookies against a mega. It's not happening.
フェイ、それくらいにしておけ。
飽きまへん飽きまへん。こないな程度。この動物なアホ娘には全然答えてまへんわ。
But like, why though?
やめろと言っている。それとも君まで僕に逆らうのか。
ちゃいます。そんなわけあらへん。わっちがあんさんを裏切るわけあらへん。いけずん言わんといて。
今回のことは僕の不始末だ。すまない。
You seem to be having a lot of oversights.
彼は純粋に客を呼びたくて電波ジャックという方法を使ったんだ。上城の連中にそそのかされてね。
上城？それじゃあ。
Also, I want to note that on this digital stage, they have a digital bar, and I don't know how that's supposed to work.
結局あの男も上城の駒の一つに過ぎなかった。それらのアイディアを吹聴したのがおそらく岸辺理恵。電波ジャックを可能にするプログラムを渡したのも彼女だろう。
Well, yeah, I know, undoubtedly. He said it himself before you whacked him.
それじゃあそのことをジミケンに証言させれば。
Oh, he won't. He can't.
それはできない。なぜなら彼はあくまで彼の意志で行動していたんだからね。ご催眠で少女たちを操っていたように彼自身も巧みに操られていたんだ。
てかユーゴ、君はどうしてそんなこと知ってるわけ？
What do you mean this place? That's not what she said. About just you didn't need to add place. How do you know about this? Like the whole case. The place is unnecessary. She didn't talk about a place. Just cut out that one word, and then you have a fine enough translation.
ぶっ細工なお嬢はん、言いましたやろ。深入りは禁物どすえ。
君の端末に現実世界の少女たちが集められている場所の位置情報を送っておく。
Thank you.
後始末をさせてすまないが、よろしく頼む。行こう、フェイ。
ちょっと待っておくれやす。わっちは弱いもんとぶっ細工なもんが好きで仕方おまへん。
Is that what that is?
壊しとうてたまらんくなるんだす。次会うたら手加減しまへんで。
I mean, if she fights me, I'll probably be fine, but Nokia, you should probably level up.
なんなのあの女。ユーゴといい上白といい、なんだか複雑なことになってきちゃったね。そうだった、ジミケンの悪魔巡礼のみんなを助けに来たんだった。サクラッチ、ポメラニアン効果のみんな大丈夫？
How'd you get Pomeranian effect? Also, that is what she said in Japanese, which is why it's extra funny. First of all, let's head back to the agency. Oh,
なるほど。
you're alive.
では無事にサブリミナル効果で洗脳された連中を助け出せたわけだ。
けど入院だなんて。
心配することはねえ。交際民の味なんか専門家ならすぐに解けるはずだ。
それより君の方こそ大丈夫なのか？ハッカーたちに手ひどくやられていたそうだが。
俺は全然大丈夫だ。そんなことより俺さくらんとこ見舞いに行ってくる。やっぱりどうしても心配なんだ。
You do that.
春が青いな。
さてと、事件の核心部分について聞かせてもらおうか。
君たちの報告をまとめると、つまりこういうことになる。デモンズと神城は共謀していたと。
Yeah, pretty much.
しかし一連の事件すべての背後に神城があったとすると、その目的は一体何だ？
That is the mystery.
我々は何かを見落としている？それともこれから我々の前に姿を現すのか？情報の少ない今の時点で結論を出すのは危険か？見落としているのか、これから現れるのか、2つの可能性に留意し調査を進めていくことにしよう。今回はご苦労だったな、白峰の木や。君にも礼を言っておこう。
はい。
What's wrong? Use your words.
ねえ、ちょっといいかな。外で話したいことがあるんだ。
Sure.
外で話したいことがあるか？
これも春の青さですね。
It may be, it may not be.
それはそうとおじさん、例の上城とナイルコープの一件、何か進展は？
まあそう焦るな。今慎重に外堀を埋めてるとこだ。ほら、昔から言うだろ。
せいてはことを子孫じるですね。
Where are we? What hallway is this?
あのね、私ね。
You want to get stronger?
私あのハッカーたちのこと絶対に許せない。
Yeah, fair enough.
あんなに可愛らしいデジモンを手足のように奴隷のように好き勝手使うなんて。それにデジモンたちが哀れで不憫でかわいそうで。実は私君のこと見てたら自分も何か行動しなきゃダメだって思ったんだ。
Does that include training?
ただ見てるだけじゃダメなんだって。こんな私にも何かできることがあるはずだって。今は具体的に何ができるかは思いついてないけど、
Leveling up would help.
ひらめいたら真っ先に君に知らせるから楽しみにしててよね。
Alright. Do your thing.
よーしやるぞー。私のエルカワボディに秘められた力を最大限に引き出すの。
I wouldn't phrase it like that. That sounds bad. But okay.
白峰ノキアファイ
Alright. Points obtained. Saving. See, my time hasn't gone up that much. Haha. Alright. Back to general cases. Yes, who needs me? I've gotten pretty tough, if I do say so for myself. How about taking me with you? I can do that, actually. I haven't brought out Lilymon in a bit. Also, why is Lilymon spelled with a double L in the middle? When you're strong enough, I'll surely take you. Let me think about it for now. I mean, I'm going to. And then, farm development.